Hi, Mrs. Mascari.
Hello.
Hi, Mrs. Shagru.
Hi, Mrs. Sexton.
What are you guys doing this afternoon?
Studying for
The math
math.
test! Oh, what a great thing to do tonight since that math test is going to be tomorrow. But do you know that these problems are basically just like the same ones as we're going to be on the test?
They're going to be the same?
Yeah, almost exactly. The words are almost all the same. We just have different numbers. So, yeah.
That's so helpful.
Which one are you doing right now?
This one, it says the difference between two numbers is 1,300, and the smaller number is 250, and then it wants to know what this sum thingy is of the two numbers.
Okay. So I tell my scholars that I like to be able to see the problem before I start it, and we can't really see like with pictures what's going on because there's just numbers in this problem, but we can see our numbers by showing them on bar models. So how many bars are there going to be?
Ooh. 2?
Yeah, so there's going to be 2 bars. One is small and one is big. So what do we know about the bars?
I know that the difference between the two of them is 1,300.
Good, so the difference right here is 1,300. The empty space or the difference is 1,300. What else do you know? Mrs. Mascari, what do you know?
The smaller number, the smaller bar, is 250.
You're right. So this bar is 250. Okay, so now what do we need to find out? What's the question?
What is the sum of the two numbers?
Yeah, so what does sum mean?
Add.
Yeah, so we're going to be looking at adding those two numbers. That's going to be what we're looking for. So can we add the two numbers yet?
No, that's...
Why not?
Because I don't know what the big number is. I don't know what the whole is.
Good. So do you see a way to find it?
We could add the two numbers that we know.
You're right. We could add the 250 and the 300 because together this part plus the difference make the larger bar. Do you see that?
250 plus 1,300.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, so we can write 1,000. I like to write my bigger number first. 1,300 plus 250, and we want to make sure that we line up the places because we don't want to add 2 to the 1,000. We want to add the 200 to the 300. All right, so let's do our addition problem. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 50 is 50. 300 plus 200 is 500. And 1,000 plus nothing is 1,000. So now we know that the bigger bar is 1,550. Do you think we're done?
I want to say yes, but I feel like we're not. I don't think we answered the question, Mrs. Sexton.
Oh, what do you think, Mrs. Mascari?
I think we are not done.
You guys are so smart. You are not done
One
yet.
more step.
There is one more step because remember we want to know what the sum is, so we want to know what this bar plus this bar is equal to. So what are we going to do?
We're going to add.
We are going to add. Let's give ourselves a little more space to add. So we're going to add this time the bigger bar, which is 1,550. Plus the smaller bar, which is 250. All right, ready to add, guys?
Yep.
All right, walk me through the addition, Mrs. Shagru.
Okay, 0 and 0 make 0. And then 5 tens and 5 tens make 10 tens. So I'll put my placeholder 0 down and put my new 100 up top. 100 and 500 is 600 plus 2 more hundreds is 800s. And then 1,000 and nothing is 1,000.
Excellent. Are we finished?
Only have to write a sentence.
You're right. We have to write a sentence
Since
when we
they
answer
asked
a word
us a
problem.
question.
So we're going to write the sum
Fancy
of
cursive.
the two numbers is, what was it again?
1,800.
All right, good job. Let's look at another problem that will be on our test now. All right, read our next problem, Mrs. Mascari.
Okay. There are 4,020 mystery books in the bookstore. There are 1,435 more science books than mystery books in the bookstore. How many mystery and science fiction books are there altogether in the bookstore?
Mrs. Shagru, tell me what's happening in this problem.
There are 2 types of books.
Okay, so I see one bookshelf and another bookshelf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And one bookshelf has mystery books, and there are 4,020 of them.
Okay.
And then the other bookshelf, has science books, and there are 1,435 more science books than mystery books.
So are there more science books or more mystery books?
More science.
There's more science books. So we don't know how many science books there are, but we know that there's more. And we know there's 1,435
More.
Okay, so that's what we know. What are we trying to find out?
Let's see. I'll read it. How many mystery and science fiction books are there all together in the bookstore?
So we want to know how many mystery books there are in science. What do we do when we see that word all together and we want to know how many there are all together?
We add.
Yeah, so we want to add the number of mystery books and the number of science books to figure out how many books the bookstore has. But we can't do that yet because we don't know how many science books there are. Does anyone have an idea of how we could figure that out?
Do I want to take 1,435 and maybe, since there's more, add it to 4,020?
What do you think, Mrs. Mascari?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, so 4,020 mystery books. There's 1,435 more science books. So we're going to add to figure out how many science books there are. 0 plus 5 is
5.
2 tens plus 3 tens is
5 tens.
This is an easy one, no regrouping.
I
0 hundreds
know.
and 400s is
400s.
and 4,000s and 1,000 is
5,000.
5,000. So how many science books are there?
Whoa, 5,455.
5,455 science books.
Holy
Oh
guacamole.
my goodness, that's a lot of books. How fun. All right, but now we have to solve the problem. How many are there altogether?
Altogether.
So our plan was to add our mystery books, 4,020, plus our science books, 5,455. All right. Tell me how to add, guys.
0 plus
and
5 is 5.
Yep.
2 tens plus 5 tens is 7 tens. 0 plus 400 is 400. And 4,000 plus 5,000 is 9,000.
That's a lot of books. Tell me what my sentence is going to say.
Let's see.
There were 9,475 books altogether.
Science books. No. All kinds of books.
No, mystery
altogether.
and science books altogether.
Do you think there were other kinds of books in the bookstore?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
I know.
I like mystery and science, but I like other books too.
I know. Fantasy. Science fiction. Fantasy.
All right.
Historical fiction.
Well, should we should we give our scholars a challenge?
Yes.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
Here's your challenge, scholars. The difference between two numbers is 543. The smaller number is 554. What is the sum of the two numbers? Read the next problem to them.
There are 3,345 red gummy bears. And there are 2,875 more green gummy bears than red. How many gummy bears are there all together?
That makes me kind of hungry.
Me
Maybe I
too.
should go find some gummy bears after school today. Maybe if I get all my homework right.
And bring them to school tomorrow to share with all the friends for a teacher high five and a gummy bear?
Ooh.
That sounds fun. All right. So be sure to complete your challenge problems tonight to earn a teacher high five. Have a great night and study hard for your test tomorrow.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.